Everybody, it's me, Ashley Brooke. Okay, I was like ready to fall asleep right now, you guys. I was like, I'm really tired. But something came to my mind, because if you guys don't know me yet, whoever's watching this video, I'm autistic. And so is my son, and so is my daughter. So often sometimes I'll be with my kids and they'll trigger like something that reminds me of like, oh, this is how I cope with my autism, you know? And so I don't want to miss this chance to not share it with you guys because I think it's really important. So, a lot of us that are autistic, like, we are very hyperactive people. And we require physical sensory input, okay? And if we don't get that physical sensory input, we get very irritable and very anxious, and we get, like, we can't control our body sometimes, and we get very, like, we can even become repetitive in our movement because it feels like, I don't want to say it's anxiety, so that's not really how you would word it, but for people that don't understand autism, that's what I tell them. So I'm just giving you guys, I'm trying to make it be simple for you guys to understand. It feels like anxiety, but what it's caused from is not like some like memory of something or some worry in their head. It's more like caused by sensory stimulation, you know? And so there's sometimes we're undergoing like a lot of like discrimination, a lot of bullying. We can also have that same type of reaction to our bodies, where we get really like uncomfortable and really like we'll withdraw and stuff like that. And that can make our behavior very like resistant and like, don't touch me, like don't talk to me. Like we can get very close. We can really go into shutdown mode really fast. So I wanted to give you guys some tips because like my daughter, was going through this a while back, and now I'm realizing like, oh my God, you're just like me. Is he, just like me. Like, when I was growing up, like I required like, and I remember too because my son Ozzy, since he was little, I always gave him pressure massages, which means like when like I'm just gonna do it on my leg real fast. I'm not wearing a little boy clothes. Sorry guys, I don't have any clean laundry. I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, so like my son's body is here. Okay, I'm gonna press, hold for a couple seconds, equal pressure, let go, equal pressure, but move down the body. I don't want to just do it on one arm, one shoulder, like one, It has to be on both sides of the body. The whole body has to feel like hugged, okay? Has to feel hugged. Like a squeeze, okay? Squeeze, 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 all the way down their little legs, all the way up their back. Little squeeze, equal pressure though. Don't do it too hard, don't do it too soft, okay? We're like Goldilocks. Just right, okay? So it sounds funny, but I was laughing the other day. I was like, oh my God, I'm Goldilocks, except I don't have blonde hair. It's funny. Everything has to be just right. I know that we're very picky in particular, but if you guys love us, come on, give it a shot. Equal pressure massage. Gonna help your child, especially they have that insomnia thing going on. I have super bad sleeping disorder, and so do my children. And the worst part about not dating, this is probably the only worst part about me not dating, is that I don't have anybody to force them to rub my back at night. But here's what I do today, everybody. So if you're an autistic adult or if you have autistic kids, it's gonna sound weird, but for myself, and this is not every autistic person, okay, just keep in mind that some of us have sensory issues with different sensories, and then we also have sensories that help balance out that sensory issue that we have. If that makes any sense. If you want me to explain it deeper, put it in the comments, and I will. And I probably will anyways, regardless, but go ahead and if it's something that you need to know now, go ahead and put it in the comments, and I'll make sure I reach out to you. But yes, we have it's almost like a little concoction, a little, each of us have our own little way that it works, Some of us have issues with sound, some of us don't. Some of us have issues with touch, some of us don't. Some of us are undersensitive to, to the stimulation, some of us are oversensitive to stimulation. So, and then other sensories will make those sensories that are being overloaded it'll help balance it out. We'll put that focus on that other sensory that calms us to take away some of that attention to the one that's being overwhelmed. I can explain it in depth later. But anyways, yes. So what I do is I get pillows, and this is weird. Like, okay, so I also want to bring some awareness. If you have any autistic kids that keep like touching their legs, like, and it's gonna sound weird, you guys, but listen. If you have autistic kids, you know what I'm saying. If they keep touching their like, crotch area or their inner thigh. Let me say inner thighs. If they keep putting their hands in their inner thighs, it's because they require equal pressure. If you can't squeeze them around the body and like give them that pressure, they can't do it to themselves. So another way to get that same type of stimulation is they start putting their hands between their legs and just like putting pressure on the inner thighs of them. It's nothing twisted, it's nothing perverted. It's just a way that they need that physical input of being like that equal pressure, feeling. Body pillows. What I find that works best for me, and my son uses them too, it's those little baby pillows. Those little, they look like a little, it looks like the shape of a C. You know what I'm talking about? The babies lay inside so they don't roll over. Those pillows are really good. They help us a lot. You just let them put that between their legs and let them squeeze it with their legs. Help them learn, because some of us are not aware. A lot of us are, because we like naturally know what feels better for us. But some of us maybe need a little guidance, or they don't have that right tools around them for them to experiment with it and know what works for them. Give them those little C-looking pillows, and then put it between put it like if they're like riding it like a horse. Put it through them and let them lay down, and they'll just squeeze it. Okay, and then give them another little pillow in their hands. It's gonna help them sleep at night. Okay. Another thing that I do, now this is not every autistic person. Once again, I will get a sweatshirt. And I will put it through, I will put that pillow, also I have major issues sleeping, you guys. I'll put that pillow, and it's not weird, but I'm autistic, so you guys don't be haters, okay? Be nice. I put that pillow through my legs, like I said, and then sometimes if I'm really having really bad like irritability feelings, I will put the sweatshirt from the bottom part, first, and I'll put both my legs through it, through the hood part. And I will put it on my legs just to keep that pressure wrapping me. Because if I don't do that, I may not sleep at all at night. And then I'll be looking like a troll. I know I'm looking like a troll right now, but because I've been going through a lot right now and getting my housing for my kids. And getting, dealing with resources and funding and the worry of what will happen tomorrow type of situation. It's been very heavy. And especially with my autism, it's been very heavy. But I always say don't blame it on the frame. So that's a psychological term that means like don't blame your circumstances on your, on the cards that were dealt to you. And I've always been a firm believer in that. At the same time, I'm going to do something about it. So that's why I made this channel, trying to bring awareness for funding for autistic families and, just be a support, the support that I've never had. So I hope that this video reaches you guys and helps you guys understand that, we need physical sensory input. Pillows are a big deal in between their legs, and let them have pillows to hug. Also, don't go in their personal space, and also temperature is a big thing. And like I said, call me Goldilocks, motherfucker. I'm sorry. I think it's funny. Call me Goldilocks, motherfucker, because I need it to be just right, okay? I need to be just right. Temperature, my physical sensory input, my environment. Don't be too loud and throwing your weight around in front of me. I don't want to be around people like that. Don't be too pushy if you're trying to date an autistic woman or man. We don't like people all up in our grill, okay? Stop. It gives me major anxiety. I cannot handle it. It will make me go from maybe considering you to like, no thank you. Get the hell away from me. Just go home. And I will even be rude about it, because I don't like people in my personal space, and I take my time. I'm very patient and slow. So that's how we roll, okay, you guys? I want you guys to understand that, and understand that if you have kids on the spectrum, don't be all rude and like, forceful. Like, you need to be polite. We're very analytical, so we pay attention to everything you say and we read into it. So I hope this video helps you guys. Please subscribe and like, and go on my YouTube channel.